Good evening, Chair, members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify. My name is Lauren Legere. I am a lifelong liberal, a lifelong Democrat, and I'm a gender nonconforming lesbian. I am also the co-executive director of the LGB Courage Coalition. I am here in support of HB 1608. I want to speak plainly about what pediatric gender medicine actually does, not in theory, but in social reality. Modern gender medicine did not emerge from a neutral scientific discovery. It emerged from a historical inability to accept homosexuality and gender nonconformity. In the mid-20th century, homosexuality was classified as a disorder. Feminine boys and masculine girls, like myself, were treated as developmental failures. Medicine searched for ways to resolve that discomfort, not by changing society, but by changing their bodies. When adult transition medicine failed to produce durable psychological benefits, clinicians proposed starting earlier. The first pediatric protocols were applied primarily to gender nonconforming children, the very children who in earlier generations would have grown up to be gay or lesbian adults. That population did not disappear. We were redirected. This is the key point. Pediatric gender medicine does not simply affirm an identity. It has reorganized homosexuality into a different category. A masculine girl who grows up to love women once became a gender nonconforming lesbian. Under this model, she is told she may be a boy. A feminine boy who grows up to love men once became a gay man. Under this model, he is told he may be a girl. Same-sex attraction does not vanish. The body is altered so that the desire appears heterosexual again. This is not liberation. It is medicalized conformity. And children cannot consent to that trade. They cannot understand the permanent loss of fertility, sexual function, or the embodied adult features. When these pathways begin in childhood, the possibility of healthy gay or lesbian adulthood is foreclosed before it can even be known.
If you can please conclude.
Protecting children from irreversible medicalization is not discrimination. It's medical ethics. It's bodily autonomy. And it's the defense of future gay and lesbian lives. Lives like mine. I respectfully urge, vote yes.
Any questions? Representative Overcast.
To inquire.
Please.
So, just correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're proclaiming to be a member of the LGB community, and that your testimony, even though it was cut short due to time, that you believe that some of these medical interventions are harmful to children. Can you explain just a little bit more? It was my understanding that the community generally supported these types of procedures. Can you explain a little bit more why you feel the way you feel and what motivated you to kind of speak out on this issue?
Sure. Well, there are plenty of gays and lesbians who object to the medicalization of children's bodies. If you read the criteria in the DSM for childhood gender dysphoria, it literally describes my childhood. The developmental pathways for especially gender nonconforming homosexuals as children, for example, I was always gender nonconforming. But I did not realize the connection between gender nonconformity and my eventual adult homosexuality precisely because I had not become sexually developed yet. So had I been put on puberty blockers, we would have foreclosed that knowledge even to myself. Because if you would have asked me as a gender nonconforming 5-year-old if I wanted to be a boy, if I thought that I was supposed to be a boy, I would have said yes. And so I see all of these children who look just like me, who look just like my feminine gay friends when they were kids. And they are being medicalized into a simulacra of heterosexuality.